Welcome back to my channel, guys. I wanted to show you how to make this really cute and simple coffee cozy, and it's made with the white half double crochet, and it gives it this really pebbly look. It's really simple. So yeah, stay tuned and I will show you how to make it.
Alrighty guys, so my original cozy I made with this chunky yarn. I love the pebbly look of this cozy. I made it with the wide half double crochet, and it's a super simple stitch. It's a variation of the half double crochet. You can also use worsted weight yarn. This is how it looks, but I prefer the chunky look. But I will leave in the description box instructions on how to make it with worsted weight yarn if you decide to. And disclaimer, my nails look really bad. I try to paint them, but I'm not really good at painting them, you guys. So I'm using a 7mm crochet hook, a chunky yarn. This one's from Michaels, and I really like this color, you guys. Let me get this yarn barf situated here. Okie doke. So, like always, we're going to start doing our slip knot. And for the chunky version, I did chain 21. And if you're using worsted weight yarn, I used an H hook and I chained 28. But for this one, I'm using a 7mm crochet hook and I chained 21. So do that and I will show you what to do after that. Okay, so here I have my chain. We're gonna make sure that it's straight because we are going to connect it to the very first stitch here, and we don't want it to be crooked. So then we just connect it and with a slip stitch. Once we do that, we're going to chain one, and that will count as a stitch. Okay, so we chain one, that's our first stitch, and then we go to the next stitch right here, and we're going to do a half double crochet. So this first row, you do a half double crochet like normal all the way around. Okay, and you should have 21 stitches at the end of the round. So keep going and I will see you at the end of this round. Okay, so here I have my last two stitches. This one right here is not a stitch, it's where we connected it. So two stitches left, half double crochet. All right, so now we're going to be working in continuous rounds. We are not going to be slip stitching. Um, so we are going to make a half double crochet in between this stitch right here. So where we made that first chain one, in between that we're going to make a half double crochet, and all the way around we're just going to make a half double crochet in between the stitch, not like normally you would do in between those two, but we are going to do it in like that in between that stitch. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically you have one, two, and then three. You have to go through all those three instead of the two stitches. So you basically do a half double crochet in the middle of the stitch. I think that makes more sense. And that is the wide half double crochet. So right there, we make another half double crochet. Okay, so not in between. Normally we place it right there. So we're going under right there, not here, under there. And that's basically it, you guys, all the way across. We're just gonna keep working in continuous rounds. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a little bit more. Um, and this stitch kind of looks like the moss stitch. Um, it's a little similar, but different at the same time, if it makes sense. But I don't know, you guys. I when I discover a new stitch, I just fall in love and I just wanna keep doing it all over again. But this stitch is really relaxing. I absolutely love it. Just make sure you're placing your half double crochets in the middle of those stitches, and that's what's going to give that pebbly look. So keep going all the way around. And how I know that I'm at the end of the row, it's when I reach that tail again. That's when I know I have another row. You can place a stitch marker if you want, but usually this helps me a lot. I just follow that tail and it lets me know that I'm starting a new row. So we're gonna keep going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 rows in total. So keep doing that and I will show you how to finish. So like I said, I'm at the end here and I'm going to place a single crochet and then in the next stitch a slip stitch, and that's just going to make my cozy um, even. And then after that, I'm just going to cut the yarn and weave in my ends, you guys. I won't show you how to weave in the ends because I recently just moved and I don't know where my yarn needles are at. I've been looking for them like crazy. But yeah, here's how it looks. And you see how this the end of this looks even. I would go through the back to weave in my ends. This is the right side. So yeah, this is how the cozy looks. I think it's the perfect project for a beginner, and it shows you how to make a new stitch. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it and I will see you on my next video. Bye.